any differences or any changes in your physique, your body, the way you perform, your performance, anything like that?
Oh, thanks. Yes, I did go to West Shore. Sorry. Yeah, so I think the main, difference that I So I think last season I lived with a teammate of mine, and I was always cooking for her because I love to cook, and she kind of adopted the vegan diet a little bit, and I believe she's still doing it. So um, yeah, I think I don't really like push it too much, but I do enjoy cooking. So whenever I'm baking or I'm making a meal, I always invite people over because I'm social in that way, and everyone I think really enjoys it. And I like cooking for my friends and family, and I haven't had any complaints so far, so that's good.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad you actually agreed to do this. We actually are also going to be doing an interview with. You remember the name of the? I think it's called the Vegan. It's coming up on March 14th or March 18th, I believe.
March 14th.
March 14th, we're going to be featured with the producer from the ground up, Santino Panico. Panico, right? Panico. And we are all going to be. What?
One of my teammates is on here.
What's up, teammate?
Her name's Danny. We made muffins today.
I'm Simply Sky. I question. You said, what kind of vegans are you guys? I'm just a regular vegan, but there's raw vegan and stuff like that. So honestly, I always say this anytime I talk with any speech I give across the country. If it's vegan, I eat it. So I'm a vegan. I'm all vegan. So vegan raw, vegan cooked, vegan juice, whatever. What about you?
I think likewise. I think, if it's vegan, I'm going to try it. I think I try to do raw at least like once a day.
Right.
But yeah, I think, I love all food. So if it's vegan, I'm eating it.
See? That's all it is on Simply Sky. We're just all vegan, baby. Uchit Maro, how are you? Nice to meet you too, man. So, are you living in Orlando right now, right?
Yep, living in Orlando.
How long have you? And so, how long you've been playing with the Pride for? How long?
This will be my third year.
The third year, and how is it so far? I mean, the thing about I'll tell you, my background is Jamaican, so so we look at soccer as football. Of course, when I used to watch football, Argentina, Brazil, all those were the big teams that we used to love to watch because Brazil especially would bring out massive talent. Mm-hmm. So, what inspired you to go into soccer? Like, what made you say, you know what, this is that sport I just want to take to that next level?
So originally my mom just put me in it when I was very young, and I found that I was pretty good at it at a young age, and I just never tried anything else, and was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to go to Florida State for it, and then just going pro, I think was the next natural step for me in my journey, and like I said, this will be my 7th year and my 3rd year in Orlando, and I think, this is my best professional experience here in Orlando. It's, I'm playing with Brazilian player Marta. I'm playing with, top U.S. national team players, Canadian, Australian, and a lot of very underrated, people who aren't necessarily on the national teams, but they're quality players as well. I think this is the most professional atmosphere I've been in, and I'm just really enjoying it and hope I can stay in Orlando for a while.
Oh, I'm in South Florida, so we're literally about 3 hours apart.
You gotta come to a game.
I know. I gotta come to a game. We gotta go get some food at Ethos.
I have not. That's like the one place I need to go.
And I've heard there's so much more out there. Market on South. Mm-hmm. There's some other places people have told me about. Because you guys, one thing about when you go vegan, the beautiful thing about it is we tend to turn into foodies. We want to go everywhere just to taste new food. Because as vegan, we can be so creative. And like the other day, I found some new mac and cheese from. You ever heard? You know who Field Roast is?
Mm-hmm.
Field Roast has a new mac and cheese made with their chow cheese.
Wow.
It looks thick. I can't wait to dig into it. So that's the thing about going to different cities. You always look, okay, what's vegan out here I can head to? So we gotta go. I have to come to a game, watch football, and then go get some food after because I know game. I'm sure you burn what? How many calories do you think you burn?
Oh, too many. Probably like thousands. 2,000, 3,000, I would say.
And how long is a game about?
90 minutes, an hour and a half. I know.
What's your position?
Center back. So I'm a defender.
So you're always well. I guess your team is pretty good. You're not defending that often, right?
Yeah. We like to keep the ball. We like to keep the ball a little bit. Less work on ourselves defensively.
True. Well, man, now, what college did you go to?
Florida State.
Oh, all right. Somebody says your eyebrows are on fleek.
What'd you say?
Somebody says your eyebrows are on fleek.
Thanks.
Yeah, the Chow Field Roast on Cynthia Sky is really good. Some really good cheese if you want to give it a shot. I know people here and they say, well, why do they got to call it cheese? Honestly, cheese is just a word or terminology that they gave to it. So now that cheese can be made without the use of cow pus, cow milk, what have you. And that's just our way of doing it. So Florida State, I know a lot of people go to Florida State. I think the client that I was just working with, she is headed to Florida State. So I hear Florida State is a pretty party school. Is that true?
I was really invested in my school in soccer, so I wouldn't know about that. No, I really enjoyed my time there. It was wonderful, and it's a fun place.
Nice. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't go to school too far from you. I went to school in Alabama, so Tallahassee. I think Florida State's Tallahassee, right? Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tallahassee. I think it's about a 6-hour drive from. We should go there every once in a while. That James Moore, Ethos Brunch is pretty fetch, as well as the bakery at Disney Springs, also Boma. You ever heard of these places?
I haven't been to the place at Disney Springs or Disney, but I guess I just need to go try it out.
Yeah, you gotta get out, girl.
I know.
Burn. You gotta replenish them things.
I know.
You done know already. I have to do it tonight. So. You guys, I tell you, man, you have to go to your Instagram. Tell them your Instagram, Toni.
So my Instagram is Toni Dion. So just my name, Toni, and then Deion. And that's where you can find me.
Yeah, because I think when I just asked you earlier what your name was, and you said Pressley. While I was thinking it was the Toni Dion. Yeah. So is Dion the middle name?
It is. I like to keep people on their toes, Let
me see if I can put it in here real quick if it'll pop up. ToniDeion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so people can see it. There you go. That's it? That's correct?
Yep, that is me.
This guy might be a random dude. Don't give him your Insta, man. Who are you talking? Who's a listener? Do you have to supplement when working out? So, do you supplement, Toni? Since I get this question often. Do you supplement?
I mean, do you consider like protein as a supplement?
Yeah, I think that's what
So I do Garden of Life protein, which is based out of South Florida, and I love that. The sport line, sport safe. So every day after I work out, I try to get in a protein shake with some frozen tart cherry, the vanilla protein, banana, peanut butter, almond milk. So I think that's pretty much the only thing that I do.
Right.
I find that I don't really need to do much else. But I think that's pretty crucial for me. recovery-wise, since I do so much, activity on the field.
Yeah, your activity is unprecedented when it comes to, because soccer brings about a lot of cardio, a lot of running, and you have to be, able to move on a minute. That's when I used to play the pickup games. Boy, that's some cardio for your behind. I don't do that anymore. So now I'm just every once in a while I do some sprinting, but I'm not into that. I would love to, do that, but whatever. JujuMon30 has thoughts on heavy metal finding and protein powder. Yeah, we know. We actually, there's a good friend of mine. His name is Dominic Thompson. He actually did a long post about it a long time ago, and so it was definitely something you have to look into. Let's see some more questions here. West Shore Boys Soccer won states last year. I was on the team. We are representing. Oh, so that's the school you
Congrats.
went to.
So yeah, that's the middle school and / high school that I went to. So that's awesome. I'm glad you guys won. Congratulations on that. It's major.
Yeah, vegan today. Do I need to worry so much about protein shakes? It also depends. So vegan today, it's a lot of different variables when it comes to whether or not you need to take protein shakes. Depends on what you're doing. Like for myself, bodybuilder, a lot of people feel like you need to. You don't necessarily need to if you're getting it in what through your food intake and based on what your goals are. Same with Toni. I'm sure she's expending a lot of energy, a lot of calories, a lot of energy, which is calories. So she wants to replenish that immediately when she's done. So that's her reason for doing it. Do I eat a lot of fruit? Do you eat a lot of fruit?
I think not really. I think I do like strawberries in the morning sometimes when I put in my oatmeal, but I think snacking wise, not so much. Not really, no.
I myself, somebody from the Orlando Pride 24 said, "Hey,
hello."
Yes, Orlando Pride 24. What up? Hey. Vegan today says because I'm trying to do powerlifting, calisthenics, freestyle. So that depends on what your intake is. If your caloric intake in total is not enough for what you're doing, you might need to supplement based on your lifestyle. If your lifestyle doesn't give you the opportunity to be able to get it in through food, you might need to supplement. Now, I'm not going to say I'm all for supplements. Supplements is exactly what it is. It's called supplement. It's not called necessity. It's called supplement. You supplement what you're not able to get because based on convenience or time, lack of time, what have you. When I come to the game, find a way to the wall. You ever heard of the wall?
Yeah, I will definitely. We always come to the wall after the game.
Oh, that's nice.
The wall is it's the supporters group behind a goal, and it's this huge wall that's standing room only. And that's where like our supporters group fans that cheer with drums and flags. It's epic. You would like it.
I'm about to check it out because they said cardio workout. Come on, I'm not into the cardio like that. What else? Add me because it's Lexi, lavish Lexi. Who the heck is that?
You got to add her.
Let's see what else. But yeah, so we are pretty much. Sorry about that. You can still see me.
Yeah.
So someone said they have a mental block on most vegetables. Hey man, you got to get them vegetables in. Toni, can you post measurement when you show your story? See that one?
Oh, but then you guys would know my secrets, and I don't like to give out secrets. Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. All right, so March 14th, right?
Yeah, March 14th we have the interview. I'm like blanking on the name.
I was thinking about it as well, but we'll post about it as well. Mm-hmm. Also, you guys, you definitely got to check out the film From the Ground Up, where you can see more about Toni, learn about her story, and Orlando Pride, and everything, and all the other athletes that are featured in the film, from Mac Danzig, Scott Jurek, Rich Roll, Santina Panico, Griff Whalen, and a whole host of other Cam Fam, awesome. There's so many of us. I don't remember all their names. There's the surfer, I forget her name. She was cool. I met her as well. When did and why did you make the switch to vegan? If you want to answer that before we do.
Okay. I did it just about over a year ago. It was when I transitioned. I can't really remember there ever being a specific reason for switching to a vegan diet other than I was curious and I just decided to try it, and I was like, I'm in love with this, and I just never looked back, and it's it's something that worked for me. So yeah, I think now more so just learning about other things in the world about factory farming and animals and the environment. I think that just learning all that stuff has really opened my eyes to a lot of issues. So I think that is keeping me on the vegan track.
Good, good. It's good to hear that. Well, girl, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down here with us and chat. And I'm looking forward to catching up with you, meeting you, going to a football game up in Orlando, getting some good food, maybe a good workout or something. But how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Yo, she's tall, man. She makes me look like a little kid.
No, never.
All right. Thank you so much, Toni. Have a good night. Again, guys, from the ground up, film Toni Dion. That's ToniDeion. Check her out on Instagram. Anything else they can reach you at?
Twitter, Toni_Dion. That's pretty much it. That's where you can find me.
Okay. All right, girl. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See ya.
Have a good one.
You too.
You just need to know all these? Do you remember some? Do I need to do the little box things? Just go through here. Sirdar. Komenzar.
I gotta say, can you wake me up in like 40 minutes? What's wrong?
It's cold in here. That's why I turned the heat. Komenzar. Like coming. Komenzar. Can you close the door? Can you close the door? Thanks. Komenzar. To begin. Divertir.
I was putting my stuff up.